Today, we will share with you a story of resilience and innovation in the face of nature's fury. Imagine, if you will, a towering seawall stretching for miles along a coast, standing watch as a guardian against the relentless power of hurricanes. This is not a setup in a sci-fi movie, but an existent real-life project being implemented on the Texas coast. With climate change still unveiling its unpredictable face, coastal areas have become more and more exposed to risks. Among them, of course, is the great big state of Texas, where a monumental construction project, Ike Dike, is taking shape. A $31 billion endeavor aimed in large part at shielding a 437-mile coastline, an economic hub, and millions of Texans' homes and lives from the ravages of nature. Join us as we delve into the history of this amazing engineering feat and what it stands to mean for the future of the Lone Star State. But why is such a massive undertaking necessary now? The answer lies in the evolving climate patterns and rising sea levels. With each passing year, the Gulf Coast faces increasingly severe weather events. These aren't just stronger storms, they bring higher storm surges, more extensive flooding, and unpredictable weather patterns. The consequences are not just environmental, but also deeply personal for those who call this coast home. Their stories, their livelihoods, and their heritage are intertwined with these shores. In this video, we're not just exploring an engineering project, we're delving into a mission to preserve a way of life against the relentless tide of change. To understand the need for such a massive project, let's turn back the pages of history to Galveston, Texas. Once the largest city in Texas, Galveston sits like a jewel on the Gulf Coast, but it's a jewel with a tumultuous past. In 1900, this city faced one of the deadliest hurricanes in U.S. history. With no advance warning systems back then, the hurricane claimed thousands of lives and left a trail of destruction. It was a wake-up call, leading to the construction of a seawall that still stands today. But as we fast forward to the present, Galveston's situation remains perilously similar. The island city is a mere 2 to 3 meters above sea level, making it extremely susceptible to storm surges and hurricanes. With each passing year, the threats only grow due to climate change, raising the stakes for the people and the cherished heritage of Galveston. Galveston's struggle with hurricanes isn't just a tale of the past. Even after the 1900 disaster, the city has faced multiple storms, each a reminder of its fragile position against the Gulf's might. The seawall, built in the early 20th century, stands as a testament to Galveston's resilience. Yet, as the city grew, so did its exposure. Modern-day Galveston isn't just a quaint coastal town. It's an economic hub, a cultural landmark, and a home to thousands. The city's evolution has been remarkable, but with it comes increased risk. The story of Galveston is a microcosm of the broader challenges faced by coastal cities worldwide, a constant battle against nature's unpredictability. Fast forward to 2008, and we meet Hurricane Ike, a name that still resonates with a sense of dread among the residents of southeast Texas. Ike was a grim reminder of Galveston's vulnerability. This hurricane caused catastrophic damage, particularly in Galveston, where the sea surged and the waves battered the coastline. Despite the existing seawall, Ike's fury resulted in billions of dollars in damage, and more tragically, loss of lives. The aftermath was a stark revelation. The current coastal defenses were simply not enough. This event set the stage for a more ambitious, more comprehensive solution to protect this treasured coastline and its inhabitants from future calamities. The memory of Hurricane Ike lingers not just in the physical scars it left, but in the emotional toll on the community. It reshaped the landscape, uprooted lives, and altered the very identity of the region. For many, Ike was a wake-up call, a realization that what worked in the past might not suffice for the future. The damage extended beyond the immediate coastline, affecting inland areas and revealing vulnerabilities in the broader infrastructure. It was a disaster that transcended geographical boundaries, bringing to light the interconnected nature of our communities and ecosystems. The lessons learned from Ike have been instrumental in shaping the approach and urgency behind the Ike Dike project. Enter the Ike Dike, an ambitious project that takes its name from the very hurricane that underscored its necessity. Envisioned as a coastal spine, this project aims to fortify hundreds of miles of the Texas coastline. But what exactly is the Ike Dike? Picture a series of massive gates, barriers, man-made beaches, and dunes stretching from Orange to Brazoria County. Its crown jewel is a storm surge barrier system, complete with gigantic gates designed to close off Galveston Bay during severe storms. This isn't just a wall, it's a carefully engineered mix of structures working in tandem to keep the raging sea at bay. So what makes the Ike Dike a solution for the 21st century? It's not just about height and strength. It's about adaptability and sustainability. The project is envisioned to evolve with a changing climate, incorporating the latest in engineering and environmental science. It's a proactive approach, designed to anticipate future challenges rather than to react to them. The Ike Dike is more than a barrier. It's a shield, equipped to protect against the unknowns of the coming decades. As we face a future where superstorms could become the norm, the Ike Dike is set to be a model for coastal defense, not just for Texas but for vulnerable regions across the globe. The scale of the Ike Dike is unprecedented in the United States. It's a testament to Texas's commitment to protect its coast, its people, and its economy from nature's unpredictability. The project is not just about building barriers, it's about safeguarding a way of life for millions who call the Texas coast their home. Now you might wonder, where does the inspiration for such an ambitious project come from? The answer lies across the Atlantic in the Netherlands, a country renowned for its mastery in holding back the sea. Dutch engineers have been combating the ocean's might for centuries, creating innovative solutions like the massive Delta Works. The Ike Dike draws from this wealth of knowledge, especially the Maes-Lankering storm surge barrier that protects Rotterdam. Just like its Dutch counterpart, the Ike Dike is designed not just to be a static barrier, but a dynamic system, adapting to the changing conditions of each storm. Let's delve into what makes the Ike Dike such a complex and effective defense mechanism. Its design includes vertical lift gates that can be raised in anticipation of a storm surge, effectively sealing off vulnerable inlets. The existing seawall in Galveston will be bolstered, extended, and complemented by new sections. But it's not all about walls and gates. The project also encompasses the restoration of ecosystems, with the creation of man-made dunes and beaches that act as natural barriers. Moreover, a ring barrier around Galveston will incorporate flood walls and an updated drainage system, addressing the city's long-standing flooding issues. Each component is a cog in a larger machine, working together to mitigate the impact of storm surges and protect the coastal ecosystem. The Ike Dike isn't just a marvel of engineering, it's also a crucial economic safeguard. The Texas coast is home to one of the largest concentrations of petrochemical facilities in the world. Protecting this hub is not just a local concern, but a national economic priority. But it's not all about industry. The project strikes a balance, aiming to restore and preserve the natural coastal habitats. These efforts ensure that the Ike Dike is more than a barrier, it's a harmonious blend of human ingenuity and environmental stewardship. The Ike Dike represents a groundbreaking step in the fight against natural disasters. For Texans, it's more than just a construction project. It's a beacon of hope and a testament to human resilience. With its completion, Texas is not just building walls, it's crafting a future where its people, cities, and natural beauty can coexist, safe from the wrath of the next big storm. The Ike Dike stands as a symbol of what we can achieve when we combine innovation, determination, and a deep respect for nature. For the Lone Star State, this is more than a defense mechanism. It's a bold declaration that they're ready for whatever the future holds. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more groundbreaking stories. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Which mega project would you like to see next? Until then, peace.